Is there a particular question you want me to address?
Oh, yeah. Just how do you see the utility companies and government working together around infrastructure to make it happen?
Well, utility companies we've been working extensively on, and government. I guess coming at this again from a financial standpoint, there is something that everyone needs to be aware of right now underway called the SB 254 study. Raise your hand if you know what that is. Okay, Nicole, great, thank you. So SB 254 was legislation last year. In the final days in September, the governor and his team basically they did a gut and amend of this legislation so that it's to protect utility shareholders, to ensure that for-profit electric companies like Edison, they don't go out of business, they don't go bankrupt, and that was the way that was sold to the public. They don't go bankrupt because we don't want our utility to go bankrupt. And so they gave them full protections in this Eaton fire so that they are fully protected from the financial fallout of the fire. In October, the CPUC gave Edison a $1 billion annual rate hike and a $1 billion back pay for the year. As a result, at the end of October, Edison reported 61% year-over-year profit for that quarter.
The CPUC.
The California Public Utilities Commission, which is all the appointees are by the governor. This week, Edison reported the next quarter of profit, and the annual profit went from $1 billion to $4 billion. And all of this is from CPUC decisions, and that means all of that is ratepayer money. That's us. And the issue right now is that Edison's shareholders are fully protected. Pedro makes $21 million a year, the CEO. They just did a big press release about how they've cut his salary, his compensation for the year by $1 million. But they didn't mention that that's off a huge denominator, right? He's still taking home $20 million. And the biggest problem, I think, here is that while utility shareholders that cause catastrophic fires are fully protected, the actual survivors of those fires are not protected. Mm-hmm. And so there's a revisiting of the SB 254 study underway right now. I've been providing extensive comments on it. There's a front page LA Times article with a stern letter that I wrote to the SB 254 study authors. But that's going to be coming out very quickly, this study. And then legislators are ready to immediately put that into law. And directionally, the study could provide utility shareholders even more protections. Mm-hmm. And so I think that's just something that I would put, if you want to ask about the intersection of utility shareholders and the government, this is something that is important for us to all watch, because we're simply saying, okay, protect the utilities, but also protect shareholders, survivors. Mm-hmm. And the last thing I'll say is we have put forward a plan called the Urgent Housing Relief Proposal. 250 Southern California nonprofits have signed on, and the plan is very simple: to ask Edison to advance up to $200,000 in urgent housing relief for displaced residents. They will be fully reimbursed by the Wildfire Fund. It's not asking them to contribute $1 more. It's simply saying, front urgent relief now and be reimbursed later. Every other for-profit electric company in California that has caused catastrophic fires has done this. Mm-hmm. That's PG&E and SCG&E. Mm-hmm. Only Edison refuses to do that. Mm-hmm. So yesterday, you might have seen in the paper today, Black leaders of Altadena went to protest Edison's Black History Month celebration, telling them, don't celebrate Black people while you're turning us homeless by refusing us urgent housing relief. Right. So right now, there's many other issues between the utilities and government, but I guess this is the one that I would flag right now. The question of, it's a public policy question, I've been in public policy a long time, which is, okay, we do want to make sure that the utility does not go bankrupt, but also let's also protect the survivors of catastrophic fires of California.
So thank you. Joy touched on something